Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Jennifer. If you like what you see, click the big red subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Basically what I'm doing today is I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. So, I'm really excited about this one today because I absolutely love Alyssa Edwards. She's one of my favorite drag queens. I'll let you know that right now. Sorry if I fudge up my words. Alright, so, again, just to continue talking about it, this is my first Anastasia Beverly Hills, makeup palette. I haven't owned anything by them yet, so my opinion of ABH is riding on this palette. So, yeah. What else can I say? Oh yeah. Well, I would have purchased it from the website, but I probably would have still had to have waited maybe even longer to have this in my hands. So I just went and bought it from the Sephora store yesterday. I went out when it was released in a store, so this is my first time buying a palette on release day and actually having it. So I think that was a much better way for me to kind of do it because if I was going to buy this online from the ABH website, it would have costed me almost $95 in Canadian just to have it sent and shipped here. Whereas me going to the store physically and just picking it up, it only cost me $59 Canadian. So, much better deal. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say on that. So just to jump right into the palette, I love the packaging. I love the fact it's her winking. I think that's super cute. I love the hot pink. It's definitely Alyssa Edwards. I will say that. So I'm just gonna kind of read off the back here a little bit because it just says a little bit more kind of about the palette. So on the box itself, it does come with a little cute quote on the back. I might actually keep this box because I like it. I usually throw out my boxes. The only box I've kept for my eyeshadow palettes is the Blood Sugar one and the James Charles one. So I might keep this one too. Anyway, so it's got a cute little quote there. And it says, "I don't get cute, I get drop dead gorgeous. And now you can too. My dream for this palette was to create a color story that will give you life. One that will bring out the inner beast in everyone." So thank you, Alyssa Edwards. So this palette is a mixture of pressed pigments and regular eyeshadows. I believe there's only 4 pressed pigments. So the pressed pigments are Texas Made, Dream It, Believe, and BBDC. Alright, so all the rest are regular eyeshadows. And without further ado, I'm gonna open this and we're gonna do a deeper look into it. So I'm taking off the plastic. And this is what she looks like, my friends. So, whoop, there goes my little brush. I gotta be careful with that. I'm just gonna set this aside. It comes as a regular ABH palette. I've seen pictures of them. They come with a brush, which is great, whatever. Okay, so again, I will just quickly point out what the pressed pigments are. So I read Texas Made, so this one. Sorry, I should have wrote these down. Dream It, so the one right beside it, that nice blue. Believe, just right below it. That's a really nice, like, bluey purple. I really like that. And BBDC, so that is also a pressed pigment. The rest are just regular eyeshadows. It's got one kind of sparkly one here. And the rest, like, there's a lot of mattes, so I'm not mad at that. I am a fan of more sparkly type eyeshadow, but at the same time, I mean, it's a beautiful palette, and I absolutely love it. So, now I'm going to do some swatches for you guys. So I'm definitely going to swatch one of the pressed pigments, And I want to compare the white eyeshadow to some of the other whites that I've got, because usually what makes a palette for me is if it has a really good white payoff. So first off, well, I'm just gonna swatch a couple of colors here. So we're gonna just put that shit on my hand. All right. Okay, and I'll just pick a couple of different colors here. Sorry, my nose is running. I apologize for this. Oh my goodness. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, continuing on. Like I said, I'm just gonna swatch a couple of colors. So I'm gonna, yeah, we'll swatch that one, because why not? Kind of like it. Okay, so I actually really need to show off this. This is DDG, aka Drop Dead Gorgeous. Look at that. I'm actually kind of in love with that color. Okay. And I'll do another swatch here. Let's swatch a couple. Just hang on. I'm gonna clean off my fingers, because apparently the makeup wipe I had out was getting dry. Okay. So I'll do another. I'll do Dream It. Okay. And ooh, you know what? I want to swatch that yellow. Okay. Oh, that's Inspire. Ooh. I'm swatching these right now. Just give me a second, my friends. I really like that. Oh, I'll show it to you guys in a second, because I want to swatch one more on my arm, and then I'm going to compare the white. Okay. Actually, this is good. So, I've got some swatches here for you guys. Let's see if I can get that in the screen there. So that's what they look like. So that's just a few of the colors in the palette. So I'll point them out. This is Texas made, so that's one of the pressed pigments. Look at that pink. This is Supreme, so this is just regular eyeshadow matte. This is DDG, so it's a sparkly purple, and I really like that one. This one is another pressed pigment. This is Dream It. This yellow one here is Brick Road, so that's just another matte regular eyeshadow. And then I've got this bottom one here. You can actually barely see it, kind of, but it is Inspire, and it's just another regular shimmer eyeshadow. So that's some swatches for you guys. I think they're nice so far, but I mean, I won't really have an official opinion until I start putting them on. So I want to compare the white to the, well, the white in this palette is called Headliner, and I want to compare the white to the other whites in Blood Sugar and in the James Charles palette. So I'm just gonna do it on the back of my hand here, just so I kind of have a feeling. Alright, so that's headliner. I'm just comparing my whites, you know. James Charles Hunty, where's the payoff on your white eyeshadow? So this is flashback. If y'all didn't know, I'm actually going back in for a second swipe. Headliner is still giving me more payoff with just one swipe. Alright. I don't like flashback in this palette, the James Charles palette, but we're not here to talk about the James Charles palette. We're here to talk about the Alyssa Edwards palette. Alright, and the next one, just give me one sec, guys. I'm just comparing whites here. I tend to believe that the Jeffree Star one is my favorite, just because there's a lot more white payoff. That one is Glucose. So, you can tell which one's better. So this is Glucose, this is Flashback, and this is Headliner, okay? So this is the white from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is the white from the James Charles palette, and this is the white from the Blood Sugar palette. So I do think Blood Sugar still has a one-up on it, but it is a much better white than the one in the James Charles palette. So props to you, ABH. Thank you. Alright. So now that we've tried out the swatches and everything and compared, it's time to finally start laying down the shadow. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe this crap off my arm, because otherwise I'll just have a bunch of colors, especially the pressed pigments on my arm. So I do have some cleaned brushes, but I definitely want to try it with the brush that comes with the palette first. So, there's this lovely double-sided brush. Oh yeah, okay, this is, alright. So I have no idea what kind of look I actually want to make with this palette. I haven't even taken off the plastic on this yet. Whatever, I'll have time. Alright, so like I said, I have no idea what kind of look I really want to do. I'm thinking probably, I definitely want to use Drop Dead Gorgeous, because it's a really pretty purple. Okay, I think I have an idea. Alright, we're going to start with Supreme. So, gonna do some blending and whatnot, so I've, you know, pressed it into the palette. We're gonna see how much fallout this is. Are y'all ready? I literally just knocked it all off. Well, I mean, maybe I should tap it a little lighter. Still some fallout. Well, I mean, I don't mind. That's why I put the powder under my eyes. But we're starting with Supreme, which is just a regular matte. It's not a pressed pigment. And we're gonna go in. I'm on a time restraint right now, so just forgive me if I leave the screen. I'm trying really hard not to. Don't judge me, I use this to cut the side of my eye so I can make a nice wing. Okay. No, it's definitely a little more pink than I thought it was. need to move this so it doesn't fall off my vanity here. Sorry for the constant sniffles. I apparently have the sniffles. So that's laying down really nicely. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm definitely a fan of big, bold looks, so I do think that this palette is going to be one of the ones that I like. Sorry about that. I'm trying really hard not to fuck this up. I also apologize for my swearing. Sometimes you just gotta get mad. So Supreme looks a little more mauve-y on the lid than it does in the pan. And it looked different when I swatched it too, didn't it? Well, I'm not mad though. Look at that. That looks really cool. Don't worry, it's gonna look better when I'm done. I did forget to mention earlier, I did put my usual primer that I use on, which is this, the Angel Eyes Primer Eyeshadow Base in the color Nude. I've been using this for a really long time. I use it to do all of my regular eye looks, and it works. So that's what I'm using as a primer, if you care. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but you know, I always start with a light color and then go darker. This is one of the lightest colors that looks like it's in the palette, so we're going with it. I just hope it mixes well with the rest of the look I'm planning. Because if this doesn't turn out, I'm gonna look like a clown for the night, so. I wanted to use the white, and I might still do it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay. Next up, I might pop a little hoe onto there, just to kind of brown it up a little bit. Hoe is just like this. Here, sorry, I should be showing you. So I just put this color right there, which is Supreme. Now I'm going in with hoe, and I'm just gonna go underneath it a little bit, just to kind of put some more definition into the eyes. Yes, that is the. Oop, I'm dropping stuff. Ooh, sorry. That is the word I was looking for. I apologize if I seem distracted. I'm trying really hard to make a good video for you here. So, tea. I'm gonna try really hard not to go out of the frame, but no promises. And in true drag queen fashion, I'm using whatever I've got to kind of just help with the wing there. I used to try the tape trick, but you know what? I like this better because I don't have something sticking to my face. I apologize. Okay, so that's that. Okay, next, I think I'm going to put something a little bit darker. I'm going to go in with BBDC, which is a pressed pigment. So I'm going to finally use one of the pressed pigments in the palette. It's also like, it looks like a dark purple. Because, or maybe I should go in with Unicorn Tribe. Unicorn Tribe is this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Unicorn Tribe first, and then we'll see if I can fit the other one in. Okay. So, Unicorn Tribe is not a pressed pigment, it's a regular eyeshadow. I lied. I will use a pressed pigment or two in this look, though. I'm going to try to anyways. Just so I can get my hands all over this palette for you guys. Uh-oh. Be really careful you don't get purple all over my face. I mean, that's not so bad. I'm not a big fan of all mattes, but we're definitely gonna pop in a darker color here. I was going to try to use Beast, but I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna use BBDG instead. It's quite dark, so. Alright, so that's Unicorn Tribe. You know, I did look at this palette and I thought there wasn't going to be good brow bone color, but it actually looks like Inspire might be okay if I use a light hand, so we'll see. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go in with BBDG then, so I can finish this part up. Okay. So I'm gonna be out of the frame for a second here, guys. I apologize. I'm gonna try work. Ah! That did not go the way I wanted it to. I apologize. Ugh. Unprofessional. That's what I get for trying to be in the frame. I apologize about that awkward angle, everything about that, so. Okay. So now I'm going in with a pressed pigment. When you try to fit a bunch of colors on your eyelid, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. This is a really nice palette. I'm liking it so far. I mean, we'll see what she blends like after. Okay, I think I'm not going to use the white tonight, but I know what I might do. Okay, so basically, after I've done all this, I'm going to cut the crease. Gotta find my flat brush. I might use my other one, I don't know. I forgot to clean this one off. Sorry, give me a second, my friends. Well, I mean, I guess you could do this at home. It's a quick way to clean off your brushes, but if you're, you know, it's only if you're in a rush like I am. Otherwise, you might want to, you know, consider actually cleaning them. It's better and more hygienic anyways. I do actually clean my brushes, so it's just, I just washed them last week and then I used them and I only have so many, so, you know, I don't really want to wash them every week because I only use them once, you know, so judge me if you want on that. I don't give a flying petunia's butthole. Okay, so clean brush. We're going to cut this crease here. A half cut, half crease, whatever the F. And I'm gonna cut it with my eye primer because it works the same as a freaking concealer. Actually, I think it works better to cut, so that's like cutting me out. I'm apologizing for that stupid angle. So like, yeah, I take a little bit of the primer on my brush and I'm tapping it on my hand so less product's on it. I'm just gonna cut this crease. Okay. Need a little bit more for right there. Now I'm doing the other side. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to do this, but it's the only way I can get shit even on my eyelids. Because I've hooded eyes like a mofo, if y'all didn't know that. I messed up a little bit, so I'm going to take my brush. I'm just going to fix where I messed it up. Oh. Okay. It's cut. Alright. Now I'm just going to clean off the primer off of that brush so it doesn't get into my eyeshadow. Because I'm going to reuse this brush. I'm going to wipe it off my hand. Because, you know, proper makeup artists use the back of their hand. I don't claim to be a makeup artist, though. Okay. Ooh. Kind of really want to put Drop Dead Gorgeous there. I kind of really want to do that. I think I'm going to. Just nobody can stop me. Okay. So, make sure she's all cleaned off. Okay. Look at that. Oh boy, I'm excited. Okay. I'm just gonna put that on my lid. Okay. I'm gonna pat it on my lid because apparently it's not wanting to do the thing I want it to do. So, I mean, it's not as intense as I'd like it to be. Because when I put my finger in it, it looks very pretty on my finger. But look at what it's doing on my eyelid. It's not, the payoff is kind of, I don't know. I might be using a wrong here. I'll use a better brush. I don't know. I'm going to take this brush, actually, yeah, whatever. Take this little brush. It's a mini round. I would use this one, but it's got like a bunch of different colors on it. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna quickly wipe this brush off then. I'm gonna see if this one works better than the one I'm using currently. Just gotta clean it off a little bit so I don't get the rest of that other color in with my nice bright purple I'm trying to get. Okay, because I might want to use this other brush for something else in a minute here, so. Okay. Clean enough. It worked a little better, I think. I don't know. I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I don't own any rights to the music playing, so don't kick me off YouTube. Okay, well this brush seems to be working a little better than the one I was just using, the flat brush. This thing, y'all probably know what it's like, the flat rounded brush or whatever. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, it's really good for cutting creases and other things, but just didn't like what I was trying to do with it there. Uh-oh. You know what I just realized? Oh, it's only almost 8:30. I'm okay for now. Like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So I gotta make sure I get this done soon. Okay. I actually really like that. This brush is great. So that's one thing I will recommend, is the brush that comes in the eyeshadow palettes. Works like a frickin' charm. So yay, you nailed that one, ABH. I really like the brush. Okay. So I'm going to just take another brush and I'm going to clean up my colors there because some of them are disappearing. That's just because I'm overlaying them a little bit too much. So I'm just taking this because it works, so whatever. Oops, no, I don't want that color. Wrong color, wrong color. Okay. Sorry, I'm not talkative right now. I'm trying to do some finishing touches here without really messing this up. I mean, so far I like it. It's pretty. I'm going to smoke out the under eye now with, I think I'll put a little bit of Ho and then a little bit of DDG. So All right, almost done. So I'm just taking this flat brush. It's like the flat little sharp brush. And I'm just going under my waterline with it to darken this shit up. Give it a little more oomph. Did I say DDG? I meant BBDG. I'm not really sure what that means. I know I said I'm a huge fan of Alyssa Edwards. And I am. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look into it. Because it's just an abbreviation, right? So. And don't you dare read me for not knowing what BBDG means. I'm not alone on that. I know it for a fact. Okay. I'm actually not bad at this. Oh, I think. I don't know. If y'all think I'm shit, fine. I don't care. Okay, so finishing touches on the eyes, I think. I'm going to pop a little bit of the lighter color. So I'm just cleaning this off first so I don't have remnants of the last color I used. Okay, so I am going in with Inspire, which is this color right here. And I'm just gonna pop it on my brow bone. It's nice, I like this color. Nothing wrong with it at all. Okay. I really actually like the way this turned out. I think it's cute. Okay. Maybe pop a little bit in the middle there after I'm gonna pop some in the inner corner here. 45 minutes for this video. I apologize, everybody. Okay, I'm popping it in the inner corners. Just brighten it up a little bit. When I do inner corner, I like to kind of bring it up into the actual eyeshadow. And it'll kind of blend it a little bit. Sorry about that face. I'm really trying hard here, guys. I don't want to be out of the frame, but I need to see a little better here. Okay, I was gonna pop a little bit in the middle there. Maybe I will still. Very little bit though. Okay. I'm gonna take this end of this brush now. It's time to blend. Blend, mofos, blend. Because you don't want any harsh lines now, do ya? Hells no. Okay, I think I want to pop a little bit more of this here. Give me a little bit more of that dark purple. I need to darken that crease nicely. Okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the look. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I mean, it's not bad. So that's basically the finished eye look. I'm gonna wipe my bake off in front of you guys so it doesn't look as weird. Okay, I'll quickly blend out this bake. Here, I'll let you guys watch me blend out my bake. And literally just oh. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. Oh, it went away. Okay. So yeah, after I'm done, usually just take this brush, freaking blend everything on my face. Because you don't want to be having them harsh lines like I was mentioning before. So, blend it, bitch, blend. Okay, so this is the final eye look. I'm not going to complete it all with eyeliner and mascara on here because I've already been filming this video for 52 minutes, so I'm done. Final thoughts about the palette. It's really pretty. I had fun playing with it. Like I said, it's my first ABH palette, so I was definitely excited to give it a try because it's my first palette with this name. Alyssa Edwards. I really like the colors. I love this. The purple one was going on in this palette. I mean, there's a little bit of fallout, but I mean, mostly with mattes, there's always going to be fallout. So this palette, it's Jennifer approved, if you care. So, yeah, I mean, that's that. Thank you guys for watching. Actually, before I go, final thoughts, like I said. Appears that it blended like a dream. I mean, I really like it. I'm not mad at it at all. But again, I'm not a professional makeup user, as you can probably tell. I don't know, I'm not the best, but I, you know, do take pride in what I do. So, yeah, that's it, that's all. I like the palette. It's Jennifer approved. I'm definitely gonna keep using it. I might even incorporate it in my Pride look the next time I try to do one. So that's it. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And if you liked what you see, hit the red subscribe button down below. What else can I say? I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.